Yo, what's up, Taurus? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of March 2017. Taurus, the sun is going to be transiting the sign of Pisces throughout the month of March 2017. And Pisces is your 11th house. It has to do with your friendships and your social situation primarily, Taurus. So you're going to be a lot busier throughout the month of March 2017 regarding your friendships and your social situation. You go out and have fun with your friends, Taurus, throughout the month of March 2017. The sun in this position suggests that you're going to have a great time socially. This could also see you frequenting social media a lot more during this time. It could see you posting a lot more on social media. And the sun is going to be in this area up until March 20th. And then on March 20th, the sun's going to shift into Aries. And Aries is your 12th house. The 12th house has to do with things coming to a completion, things coming to a finalization. It has to do with getting rest. It has to do with getting closure. And it has to do with letting go. And it even has to do with secret situations. So, you're going to be amped up throughout the month of March 2017. You're going to want to go out. You're going to want to have a good time. You're going to want to hang out with your friends. You're going to occupy places socially. And then when the sun shifts into Aries, your 12th house of closure and getting rest on March 20th, then the pace is going to come down a lot, and you're going to want to just get some rest and relax. But those are the main themes for you, Taurus, throughout the month of March 2017. Now I'm going to talk about some more significant major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat, on March 1st, the sun is in Pisces. Pisces is your 11th house. It has to do with your friendships and your social situation. It's making a conjunction to Neptune, also in Pisces. So Pisces and Neptune, the sun and Neptune are aligning in Pisces, and Pisces is your 11th house of your friendships and your social situation. This is a very positive aspect. This suggests very positive things happening regarding your social situation, regarding your friendships, and this is even a great day for you to post on social media. So on March 1st, you want to go hang out with your friends, go out, have some fun, occupy someplace socially with your friends, and have a great time. Post something up on social media. I guarantee you're really going to enjoy yourself. On March 4th, Venus, the planet of love, begins its retrograde cycle. Once again, retrogrades where the planet looks like it's going backwards. It's not really going backwards, but it looks like it is. Well, what does that mean astrologically? Well, it's going to be retrograding starting on March 4th in your 12th house. It's Aries. Aries is the 12th house of things that are private and hidden. So this suggests that if you've had an attraction to someone before, Taurus, this is going to be a theme throughout the month. It's going to be retrograding. Venus, the planet of love, is going to be retrograding in this area all throughout the month of March. So you may be attracted to someone during this time that you've been secretly attracted to before. Now, if you are a Taurus that's happily in a relationship, then this is just you and your significant other privately enjoying some romantic moments together, and potentially situations that you're re-experiencing previous romantic situations that you've had together. So it's going to resonate differently for all different Tauruses. On March 8th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Pisces. Pisces is your 11th house. That's to do with your friendships and your social situation. It's making a positive angle to Pluto, which is in Capricorn. Capricorn's your 9th house. That's to do with adventurism. This could see you being very adventurous, Taurus. This could see you being very adventurous with your friends and in your social situation. Sometimes some Taurus, not all Taurus, but some can be sort of laid back. This is going to see you turning up the energy a little bit more on March 8th. Now, for some Taurus, Pluto's in the area that has to do with places that are far away. And it even has to do with, people who are from foreign cultures. So potentially this could be a theme somehow related to your friendships and your social situation on March 8th. It's like, for some Tauruses, maybe you were lucky enough to get back from somewhere far away, or maybe you're watching this video in a faraway place, or maybe you're going somewhere far away. So it's not going to resonate that way for all Tauruses, but for some Tauruses, definitely yes. There's some kind of positive link there between your friendships and your social situation on March 8th. Now, this area also has to do with spirituality. So potentially one of your friends, Taurus, could be a spiritual figure in your life. So think about who in your life is a spiritual figure. This could suggest positive communication regarding spirituality in your friendships. So maybe somebody amongst your friendships or spirit, or maybe you're a spiritual person yourself and you're communicating something about spirituality potentially amongst your friendships. It's not going to resonate like that for all Tauruses, but definitely some Tauruses, yes. So look out for that one on March 8th. On March 12th, there's a full moon in Virgo, and Virgo is your 5th house. That's to do primarily with your romantic situation, Taurus. So look out for some changes regarding romance, Taurus, on March 12th. Look out for something coming to fruition regarding romance for you single Tauruses. So for you single Taurus, following the full moon on March 12th and you're in Virgo, Virgo is your 5th house of romance, you could potentially see someone come into your life, Taurus. So if you're single and you've been waiting for someone to come along, then this full moon potentially could bring someone into your life for romance, Taurus, following the full moon in Virgo, your 5th house of romance on March 12th. So look out for that one. Now, this could also give some Taurus bursts of creativity. So if you're a Taurus that is a creative Taurus, then this could see you having some sort of, something creative coming to fruition. So if you're a creative Taurus, think about how you apply your creativity in your life. You could definitely see something creative happening in your life following the full moon on March 12th. For you Taurus that have children, this is some sort of developments or something coming to fruition regarding your children. For you Taurus that are coupled up, going back to romance with this could mean different things for different Taurus. It's like, if things haven't been going so well, Taurus, with you and your, partner in your romantic situation, then this could lead to some kind of shakeup here. And, I hate to say it, some Taurus is a blip. You go over it, you're good. You and your romantic partner are good. Whatever happens, whatever. Other Tauruses, I hate to say this, but it's like, for some Tauruses, unfortunately, you're going to hit this full moon and it could be a split for some, unfortunately. I hate to say that, Taurus. But on the flip side, if things have been going well romantically, Taurus, then, things could just get even better with you and your romantic partner, Taurus. You could take things to the next level. So it's going to resonate differently for all Tauruses. So try to figure out how that applies to your life individually. Taurus, on March 14th, the sun is in Pisces. That's your 11th house of your friendships and your social situation. It's making a conjunction to Chiron, which is also in Pisces. So now you have the sun and Chiron aligning in your 11th house of your friendships and your social situation. And if you don't know what Chiron is, it's an asteroid in our solar system. It has to do with sensitivity. So, Chiron blows things way out of proportion. It's way oversensitive, way too vulnerable. So, whatever you're feeling on March 14th, you might be feeling too vulnerable or too overly sensitive about a situation regarding your friendships or your social situation. So, you're probably blowing it out of proportion, Taurus. It's not as big as a deal as you think it is. Either that, or if it's not you blowing something out of proportion, somebody else in your friendships or your social situation potentially feeling too sensitive about something to the point where it's a little bit ridiculous. So it's just the astrological alignment for the day. Once the aspect passes, things should be a lot more smooth sailing. So look out for that one on March 14th. On March 18th, Mercury, the planet of communication, in Aries. Aries is your 12th house. It has to do with things that are private and hidden. It has to do with letting go. It has to do with things coming to a completion. It's making a conjunction to Venus, the planet of love. So Mercury, the planet of communication, in your 12th house, making a conjunction to Venus, the planet of love. Also in your 12th house of things that are private and hidden. Mercury and Venus aligning in this area of things that are private and hidden. This is you, Taurus, communicating of something in private regarding, Venus is the planet of love and romance. This is you communicating, potentially got a secret attraction or something that you're potentially communicating here for some Tauruses. Now, if that's not the case, if you're a Taurus that's happily coupled up, then this is just you communicating in private to your significant other, and it's being well received. On March 23rd, the Mercury, the planet of communication, in Aries, your 12th house of things that are private and hidden, things that are coming to a completion, the house of letting go. It's making a challenging aspect to Pluto, which is in Capricorn. Capricorn's your 9th house. It has to do with faraway places. It has to do with people who are from foreign cultures. And it has to do with spirituality. So this is a challenging day between communicating something in private, and on the flip side, it has to do with, something has to do with a faraway place, or something has to do with a faraway culture, or potentially, or a foreign culture, or something has to do with spirituality potential. So there's like some kind of disconnect there. It's like you're just having a difficult time communicating about any of the things that I just mentioned. I'm trying to figure out how that would apply specifically to your life, Taurus. Potentially some Taurus maybe want to go somewhere far away, and potentially they're not able to for some reason, or something that's maybe having a problem with coming to a completion in your life, Taurus. For some reason you can't bring something to a completion in your life like the way you want to, potentially. This area of Capricorn also has to do with adventurism. This could be you communicating privately regarding like how you'd like to be more adventurous in your life, but you feel inhibited for some reason. So this is going to resonate a little bit differently for each Taurus. So Some Tauruses could potentially having a private, challenging conversation, potentially with someone who's from a foreign culture, or maybe someone who's a spiritual figure in your life. You're having a challenging conversation. So this suggests for you, Taurus, challenging conversations on March 23rd. On the flip side, it's having to do with challenging conversations, and it has something to do with faraway places, has something to do with foreign cultures. It has something to do potentially for spirituality. It has something to do potentially with adventurism. So you're going to try to figure out how that applies to your life on March 23rd. I'm sure you'll see how that's resonating in your life on that date. On March 27th, there's a new moon in Aries. Aries is your 12th house of things coming to a completion, things coming to a finalization. It has to do with letting go. It has to do with things that are secret. So the way new moons work is it's going to hit on March 27th. And then all these new things are going to start coming down the pike, Taurus, regarding things that are private and hidden in your life. So, for some Tauruses, a secret situation is going to be popping up in your life or building in your life in the 6 months that follow March 27th. Now, if that's not the case, then this is some kind of development that's happening in the 6 months that follow March 27th regarding letting go. So something is building in the 6 months that follow March 27th for you, Taurus, and it has to do with letting go. It's going to help you let go of something that you've been holding on to that's no longer serving you in your life. So think about how that applies to your life individually, Taurus. That's all I have for you this month. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. I'm on Instagram as Gregory Furlan Official. I'm on Facebook as Gregory Furlan. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great month, and I'll see you next time.